Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Brioni. I don't have a phone case for you, Troy. Hi, Sue. Happy hump day, y'all. Hi, Treese. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Deborah. Deborah, how are you? Hello, Mary Sharkey. Hello, Mary Casey. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Sandy Kling. Of all the times for you guys to come in, for you almost always when you're both are here together, you come in right on top of one another. It's very funny to me how of all the times of all the people that come in, it's Mary Sharkey, Mac, Mary Sharkey. Hi, Shannon. Hey, Shannon. Are you guys on the road? Good evening, Jill. Not too much longer, Jill. Yay, I'm glad, Deborah. Your sister from another mister. Sister from another mister. Happy hump day, y'all. I thought we were going to have internet issues. I got a message from Xfinity that was like, I know, go figure. That was saying like, your address, we understand you're having internet issues. And I was like, we are? Shoot, I didn't know. And then I got a message that said, oh, no, you're good. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Tina. I'm still trying to catch up on yesterday's live. Aw, I know. Oh, you leave for Georgia in an hour? Is that a very long trip? That's not too bad, right? Considering. Hi, Sandy Cooper. Hi, Regine. Can I help you? You go from one plug to another. And then you're going to want this one out of here pretty soon because this won't be where you want it to be. Chihuahua. All right. Okay. Hi, Ashley. All right. So we will finish the box today. We have she's fairy dust. The other one is luminescent. Yeah, I think she's fairy dust. Anyways, and then we have the Harlequin, and we did a lot of crack-a-lack-ins. Y'all, I changed my box lights. So I have 2 box lights and 2 ring lights, and I moved the ring light and the box light, and I don't like it. I need to move it back because this is not the business. I think it'll be better for you guys, but for right now, I need my shades. Anyways, so we did a lot of crack-a-lacking with fine line crackle, and then we did the jewel paste in the gold dust and true emerald, and then we did the gloss varnish, the solvent all over, and then inside we did in the something. And then, so down here, we're going to do the Cherry Harlequin to finish off the bottom and then paint the sides. And then I think we'll be done. I did go ahead and varnish the bottom. So it's almost all the way done. Oh, and then I did put the little cutie patootie handle on there, which, like I said, I think that's good enough. It doesn't need the little locky lock. But I thought it might be cute to put like a little charm or something there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Woo! It's hot, y'all. Hi, Monta. How are you? 9 hours. Okay. Hi, Edith. That's not too bad. Woo! Hi, Michelle Chastain. I don't know. I switched it because I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. But I don't like it. I forget that I need to see you guys. And now I swear I'm going to get like a... Apay Norget. All right, then. All right, let's get my desk on the screen. It's hot, y'all. Yesterday, please don't spill that on my rice papers. Yesterday, it was 6 degrees. I had to turn on the AC, and y'all, it's hot. And with this right here, it is not the business. It is not the business. I basked in the sun for a short time today. I go out with the puppet ups because I play ball with Onyx, and like I go out and I'm like, okay, it's too hot. Let's go back in. Onyx is like, you threw the ball twice to me. Are we kidding? Hi, Penny. How are you? Hi, Sheila. Okay, so, and then I also still have my, I didn't let it go. I have, what was that? Oh, I thought I have the butterfly still in there, so we need to put the butterfly on there. And then, like I said, I was thinking it might be kind of cute to maybe do some charms or something in there. I don't know. Okay, so yesterday, we did the little continuation down there, and then we ended up, for the flow of it, we went ahead and put the rice paper there as well, because I think it just made sense. Because when you look at it and when it wasn't done, it looked really strange. I think I am going to put my hair up. I actually do have a scrunchie here today, which usually I don't. You know what? So Justin, I got a couple mystery boxes from Justin, and in there was a couple of different things, right? I just realized that's a flamingo. I was like, wow, that's a weird shaped cup. Here, Papas, there's your drink. Anyways, I'm sure you guys wanted to know that. All right, so it's booking. It's booking. It's booking. Mama was hip to your game today, y'all. I unplugged. It's broken. Sue broke it. Sue broke it. All right, let's get this mane up. Because, you know, every summer I complain about whacking off my hair. It's not even summer yet, and I'm already hot. Okay, so if you notice on the Harlequin, it's beautiful, right? Because it almost looks like the gilded AB Studio papers. The way that the layout is. I think for the purposes of what we have going on the inside, I think I'm going to take this corner here. I'm tinking. Yeah, I'm tinking. That's the business. That's where we're gonna go. So, hi Diane Dunkelman. 92 already? 82? Holy guacamole. Sue, you gotta, you did convert that. It's only 32? I was going to say convert that to Fahrenheit. I don't know. All right, let's go. Well, we will cut it at 4 3/4, just so I have a little bit of extra room. And let's cut it at 4 3/4 by 7. So I think I want to take, like I said, I think we're going to take the top half of this because of, or 4 7/8. I'm sorry, not 3/4. 4 7/8. I think we'll take this top half of this because of the way that in the glade is. So, and then we'll just go at, try not to put my big head in the camera, at 7. So that way I still have a little bit of extra, and then I can tighten it up with the, the blade. Do I see my marks? Yes, I do. 11 degrees Celsius. See, you guys got to convert that. I don't know what that is. Oh, 51. Oi. Oi. Oof. All right. So, que pasta sauce. Hold on a minute. Y'all see it? What the heezy weezy? Oh, there it is. Good. Cliggly muggly. I lost it again. See, I gotta move this light back. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Alrighty, Heidi then. Oh, heck no. You cannot cut straight to save your life. Even in the geek. Alright, that's better. That's better. That's more better. That's more better. Where can we put this? Hi, Molly. Okay, so I intentionally made it a little bit bigger because y'all know I can't make it grow, but I can make it smaller. So, like I said, I think for the flow of it, do I want the green up closer? No, because down there it's dark. Does it matter? No, but you know, that's how I roll. All right, let's get a little bit of decoupage varnish and glue matte. I don't like it. I swear I'm going to put a visor on. I'm going to put a visor. Oh, I got my would you been in the mail today. Woo! Hi, Miss Linda. Que pasta sauce? Yeah, I don't even know. We're going to have to ask Justin what kind of little trinket electronics he sent to you. Because I don't even know what that's for. I do have my little air purifier on. It's back here. It's cute. It's blue and it lights up all different colors. And I'm waiting for Troy to realize that it's there before he takes it over. All right. Say, keep talking about me, Mom, and I will take it. Huh? Right. So as long as I have enough room. It's good? No, it's not good. Hold on a minute. And then we'll straighten it out a little bit. All right. Let's take the squeegee Ouija. Oh, see, that's gonna look good. It's good. All right. I didn't mean to throw that like that, but look it. I can't do that again if I tried. It went right into the slot. Hi, Laveda. What? I don't wear ball caps all the time. You know, it's because my hair always gets in my face. So usually what I'll do is before I get on the live, I put my hat on. And then as soon as I get off of the live, I take it off. But my hair always goes like that. Always goes like that. Because I always have to be like this close to everything because I can't see. All right. So I'm just going to use my squeegee And typically I don't do all of the product at one time like that, but I can't get my hand in there and keep lifting it up and all that good jazz. So we're just going to get it all down. I am going to take a blade and I'm going to release that tension in that corner right there. So that way I can get that corner down. It's right there underneath onyx. Okay, it's good. It's good enough. Hi, Kimberly. Yeah, I know. See? And I don't know how it is that I'm the only female in this house, well, besides Onyx, but I can never find a hair clip, a scrunchie, a rubber band when I'm sitting over here. There you go, Pops. So, you know, all right, I'm actually going to take a bone folder, and make sure that is down in that edge there. And then we're going to dry it, and then I'm going to cut out the excess. Because we really don't have much to do. Honey, is it charged? Troy. Juno Momento. Uno momento, por favor. You're killing me, Smalls. We were sitting here for 30 minutes and you didn't do nothing. Plug this in so I can hook you up. Plug it in. 30 minutes I came over here to see if you were going to mess around and want anything. And no. Your box came? Yay! Did you open it already? Don't try to act like you didn't and try to act like you're going to open it on camera. I'm pretty sure. But I do actually need you to open it on camera because I need to adjust my inventory. Hold on, Papas. Yeah, my cheeks are probably going to get rosy. I'm telling y'all. I don't know. Can you tell that it's brighter on my desk? It's like 7,000 watts in front of me. All right. It's not dry enough. So we're going to have to leave it for a minute. Don't cut your paper, y'all, if it's not dry, because it will just tug and rip. And make sure you have a very sharp blade. Obviously, that blade is not going to be a good blade. So we'll paint the upper part of that, and then we'll paint the upper part of that, and then we'll deal with the whatchamacallit. All right, we got to wrap this and keep this up here. We don't throw our blades in our trash because we have puppet ups. And we don't want the puppet ups to get the blade. Hey. All right. So that will be ready and good. It'll be good. All right. So up here, we're going to start painting it black. Yesterday when we left, we talked about maybe painting it antique copper or possibly the antique bronze. I also pulled out bronze, but I think that one's a little bit too orangey. So you guys can tell me, but we are going to start with a black base. We all know that when we work with metallics, with the exception of our delicate metallic line, you do want to start with a black base first. Let me see it. You're killing me, Smalls. All right, plug it in. Hi, Stacy from Maryland. Sue's going to start breathing hard again. No, I said, did you open it already? Because I know you're impatient, and you're gonna try to act like I didn't know what was in here. And Lord knows you probably ripped into the box as soon as you got it. So I was asking, okay, that's not compact enough. That will get all over the place. So I was asking if you'd opened it yet. All right, so, oh, hold on. Can you guys tell me what I'm doing wrong right now? Who's going to tell me? Who's the first one to tell me what I'm doing wrong? Nope, just cut the tape. Oh, you just cut the tape and you didn't open the box? Is your nose growing? Hi, Miss Linda. See, I told you I would do it. What am I doing wrong? Very close, Ashley. We need to varnish the paper, the rice paper, because I need to come in close here and paint around the edgings. I'm going to end up getting paint on the paper. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. And unless I want black paint, really, seriously, and hair, that looks like a Troy hair, though. That's really short. Unless I want black paint soaked into my paper and never getting it off ever, ever, ever again, I need to varnish it. So we are using my favorite Bear Wax. Now, I did use the solvent base on the outside because we had the fine line crackle, right? So fine line crackle, you cannot mix water-based products with fine line. Now, I have heard people say fine line crackle is solvent-based. It is not. All of the crackle lines are water-based. However, fine line crackle does not play nice with water-based products. So fine line crackle is not solvent-based. It's not a solvent-based product. It's water-based. But the way that it reacts, it does not play nice with water-based products. So how does that make sense? You don't know. I'm not a chemist. All right, so I need to pour I have a pint size of this. I need to pour it in here. And then let's pour this. Now your nose is growing. Good morning, Nikki Hunter. Hi, Miss Kathy. Hi, Leah. You've been watching replays? Well, it's good to see you. Thank you for watching the replays. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You no sabe. You no sabe. Me no sabe. You no sabe. All right. So we'll finish going around the top edge there because there's actually no paper until I get to the inside. And then before we get onto the inside, I will put one more layer. I do realize I need to cut in here and clean up. The paper. All right. So we'll put, oh, that's a good way to chop off a finger, especially with this super sharp blade. All right, we'll just put that aside for right now. We'll finish going up on this rim here, and then we'll put on another layer. One thing, and it even says it on here, it's fast drying. Not to mention that I love the finish of the wax, but, you know, fast drying is especially appreciated and welcome when you're doing a live. Whee! We got black on the outside here too. Good thing we varnished on the outside. Gee, my knees, Terry. Hi, Sharon. Sharon, did you see my message? Hi, Luann. Did you see my message I sent to you? Y'all, I've been getting the strangest messages on Messenger. I don't even understand it. So people who try to message me, it goes into the abyss, and they label it as spam and whatever else they detect that or they think it is. But the last few days, I've been getting the most random, bizarre messages. From people that I don't even understand how they're messaging me. I guess they're just doing it, but it's starting to really aggravate me. I don't have a phone case for you. You got new Sakis coming today, though. Troy, I don't have a phone case for you. I know it is. And Terry, you've also sent out tons and tons of invites. I haven't sent out nothing. I have not sent out. Now, Sue, does that even sound like me sitting down and sending out invites as if I have nothing else to do in my life? Does that even sound like something I would do? I have not sent out one invite to anywhere. All right, oh, please don't, please don't, please don't. Okay, stop pushing buttons. Thank you, baby boy. You're the bestest in the westest. Yeah. Let's just hit this with a little bit of heat, and then we'll put on another layer. Hi, Sandra. So I can't get invites sent out from the book for like stuff that I would like invites sent out to, like, you know, when I'm going live. But it sends out random other invites. You know, what do you do? What do you do? All right, let's get our, that is definitely not the one. Let's get one more layer down on here. And you guys already know my spiel. Don't force it dry. Let it dry naturally. Onyx, Troy's gonna lock you outside. Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. So in the mystery box that I got from Justin, I also, thanks for my super sticker, Nicole. It also had like a Lilo and Stitch sand, a pail in there, you know, beach for the beach. Troy immediately took the thing outside and filled it up with water. So you know what he's going to do, right? Which meant that his socks and his shoes was all soaking wet. So I already know what he's going to do. He's going to go get those little squirt things, and he's going to nail me one of these times that I go outside like he did the last time he did that. When I wasn't ready, and he drenched me with that little Dollar Tree water squirter thing. Yeah. So now, every time I go outside, I have to figure out where he is, because I just know he's going to do it, and all you're going to hear is and it's going to make me so mad. Hi, Vicky. I thought I was special today when I got an invite from you. Well, poop. No, invites are good. You're supposed to get invites. Those I send out. I have to manually send out invites because when I'm going to go live, because the book doesn't do it anymore, ever, for me. Hi, Nancy. The way Troy Boy loves his phone cases. I'm surprised you don't have a secret stash. I can't hide anything from Troy. I don't know how he knows where everything is. It's so, I will try to hide something in the most random spot, and the next thing you know, he's like, running, and he's like, here. Like, how did you find that? Under the mattress, in my room. I just don't even know what to say. Okay, so when we close this box, you know, we know paint on paint will stick like glue. However, the way that they did the lip, it is actually not making contact with the side of the box, so that's going to be nice. But we will still treat it with wax and whatnots, so that way it doesn't stick anywhere. Okay, so I'm just kind of going in all willy-nilly first, painting the bigger area, and then we'll go in and tighten it up. Nicole went over to the dark side. Hi, Jeanette. Well, who got him the water squirt? Not me. It was Trev. Trev was playing, like, was it last summer, y'all? Was it just last summer that Trevor started working? Yeah, right? So one of his friends is going overseas because he's in the military. And so, anyways, their like little summer party, they all have these, big like water balloon fight. And then, they had food and blah, 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 blah. Well, somehow, at some point, Troy found these toys. And one day I walked outside and he nailed me with, he was like, okay. It's like one of those little syringe ones, you pull back at the Dollar Tree. They have them all the time. You pull back and it gets all the water in there. Yeah, well, and he just got so tickled. He thought it was the funniest doggone thing. Me, not so much, because it wasn't even summertime. Mind you, this was only just a few months ago. All right, so we got in there, and like usual, got a little willy-nilly. So I'm just going to take my Q-tip. Get it off. You get him a super soaker and no. And the only reason why I didn't yell at him is because y'all know when Troy starts laughing, no matter how mad you are, you can't help but to be like, really, Troy? Because he gets that and you're like, all right then. That's how you feel. That's how you do your mom. Will's clamp not going anywhere. Unpaid registration. Wait, what? They booted your car, Brioni? Are you serious? The one you just got back? So again, that's why we varnish. All right, so then I'm assuming we're going to do all of this as well. Did we decide which color? The bronze or the copper? Ashley, I watched your replay yesterday, and I seen that you had your bracelet on. I showed the Troy boy. I said, look, Troy, Ashley's got her bracelet on. You sent her. The bronze is this one. You like the bronze, Mary? I'm actually wondering, y'all, since we would have to do wax on here anyways, in order to keep the box so that it's not paint on paint and it doesn't stick, why don't we use the Bronze Age wax? Because then we just take out a step. Hey now. Hey now. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Looky, looky. Oh, Onyx probably got caught up outside. Oh, I lied. Hi, honey bunny. Hi, honey bunny. I thought brother locked you out. I thought your brother locked you out. All right. So, Bronze Age is one of my absolute favorite colors. See, look. See, look. We also have rich copper. I mean, we might as well, because then we cut out the step of having to then wax it to stop the paint from doing its thing, Chicken Wing. Ooh, boy. You do not know how to put varnish on. Just get it all willy-nilly. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. All right, we should be okay now. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, no. Oh, get back. Oh, I know exactly why. Oh, wrong brush. Hold on. We need to dry it. I just varnished it, you big goof. You goofy? You big goofy? We'll varnish it and then we'll get the Bronze Age. Where were you? I just went over there and I didn't see you. I thought you locked Onyx art outside. I can't paint the inside until I get this paper off. Yeah, I'm goofy. I probably have my scrunchie on too tight. I don't know. Inside here, we can paint it. But I'm thinking we might as well do the wax on the outside. Because this up here is going to meet this down here. So I would have to wax it anyhow. How cute. I mean, I don't know what this box would be used for, but I think it's super cute. I don't know. Okay. So this is Bronze Age. It's a beautiful color. Hi, honey bunches of oats. You look like you're up to something. No good. Don't step on her. Don't step on her, Troy boy. Oh, you two are something else. Okay. Okay. Looky. Wait. Come. Look. We can make it super opaque or not. I kind of like it not so much. Oh, that's a lot of light. See, we got a lot of bright lights now. Okay. You're close enough. Back up now. T2. Back up now. I know. I think this is actually my second tube. You got to tell them customers, Ashley. Troy, you know how to shop your stash? You know that that's a thing? To shop your stash? So that black paint, I'm just getting that off. I forgot to whip it. I forgot to whip it earlier. I meant to whip it. I know. It's gorgeous. And then we don't have to worry about then going back and waxing with clear wax later. All right, don't do that. Whip it. Really? That's how you feel? What's going on? Probably going to wait to do around here. Actually, let's just paint that now. I don't know what I was waiting for. Because I don't want any wax here when I go to paint that. What's for dinner today, y'all? I don't know what I'm making. This morning, I made Trevor, like the sausage links and egg and rice. Well, I made extra for Nick too because I knew Nick was going to be hungry. But I really do think that should count as my cooking for the day. Don't y'all think? I cooked this morning. Don't y'all think that should count? Once a day? Does that work? I'm probably gonna need to take the brace off. I need full range in my hand here. I can't get it. Hi, Penelope. Asiago pork sausage, rosemary, roasted potatoes. Golly. Dang. Did you share? You got a sharer. Are you a sharer? Right. Let's get this one. As always, change your blade so you got a sharp blade, but don't push hard, especially when you're doing wood like this. You're gonna cut right through. I gotta get this started, and then I can pull it out. Okay, now I'm gonna take, because as usual, the corners are gonna want to come up because of that excess paper. I'm just gonna stick some decoupage varnish and glue in there. Get that corner down. And then let's see if the other one is down. Probably not, if this corner wasn't. Okay, it's good. It doesn't count. Well, that's poopy. I think it should count. I got up earlier to make him hot food in the morning. I think it should count. It's kind of poopy. I just don't know what to make, that's why. All right. Decisions. Okay, now we can finish the wax up around the top. And then we can paint the inside. I'm almost kind of thinking maybe we can even use the emerald on the sides, on the inside. Yes. Hi, Helen. I have steak, chicken. The tri-tip is. I need to go get more propane for the grill. a big doty. A big doty bird. What a doty bird. Alright then. Since it's getting nice, I will go get more propane so I can just make life a lot easier and just grill. I told you guys I would rather grill any day than to be in here cooking. Hi Cindy Truitt. You're having stir fry, Jeanette? I had stir fry. I could stir fry last week. Sorry, my hand was already starting to bother me, just having it off just that little bit. Okay, can that go back in there now? And I think we're done with all that other ones, all the other stuffs. What you eating? You making something sound good. Hmm? Look, looks like I was attacked by a cat. Always boneless chicken breasts. I always have boneless chicken breasts on deck. That's really the only part of the chicken that I eat. The white meat. Not too much of a wings or thighs or drumstick kind of gal. Okay. I need to find some good new recipes. Because I think that becomes the problem, right? Is I just get tired of stuff. The same stuff. Got all willy-nilly with the paint on that one. She me. been easier if I just could have taken these slats out. Probably should have thought about that. I love you too, Bubbas. Asta pasta. Ooh. No, I made pasta the other night. I made pasta tortellini the other night. I can't have pasta again. I mean, I wouldn't mind having pasta again. I quite could eat pasta every day. But not everybody feels the same. Cream cheese, milk, and parm in blender over chicken, broccoli, or cow. Hi, Fondia. Wait, what? You could put thick mayo on top of the chicken and top with fresh breadcrumbs and garlic and parmesan and herbs. Bake for about 20 minutes. A casserole with stovetop stuffing, cream of chicken soup, and cheese. Cream cheese, milk, and parm. Hey, I have all of that stuff. Wait a minute now. Cream cheese, milk, and parm in a blender over chicken. I have all of that. I have all of those ingredients. So in my store, Troy picks out these little motivational bracelets for you. I don't pick them. Troy picks them. And there's also like little keychains and stuff that he sends to people. And sometimes if you're winner chicken dinner, you get all the ting tings. I don't stop him. If he's feeling like that person needs all the things, maybe the person needs all the things. But just know that if you get a little bracelet, Troy picked it out. And the little motivational, like, other stuff that's in there, like the little stickers or whatever, Troy picks them out. Those are his new jobs. Dang. Did I just splat that, or is that part of the paper? Please tell me that's part of the paper. Sure isn't. And the candy that's in there is not just the regular. It's gluten free. It's like, I don't know. They're supposed to be like healthy, but they're good. I don't know. Sometimes Georgia will send, what are those chocolates? The Ghirardelli chocolates. Sometimes he'll put those in there. He's been liking putting the suckers in there because he likes the handle on the suckers. It's easier for him to grab. But sometimes he puts the Ghirardelli squares in there. Which, I don't mind if he doesn't put those in there because I like eating those myself. Just kidding. Okay. I love my bracelet. Oh, yay! You and Troy are pretty special people. Aw, thanks, Vicky. You guys are awesome. I'm so excited on getting the fairy rings. Fairy wings? Fairy wings? How come the fairy wings are not ringing? You've received chocolate? Oh, Penelope, you've probably received a little bit of, you probably got a lot of Choy stuff. I love Troy Boy. He's pretty cool. Thanks, Cindy Truitt. That's why I thought it was so cool because I don't know which one he picked out for Ashley, but he picked out one for Ashley, and I was watching her video yesterday, and she had it on her wrist. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I know a lot of people will probably just throw this stuff away, but at least maybe if they read it, it'll make them smile. Read whatever the little thing is on the sticker or the bracelet or the keychain or whatever. And then if they throw it away, that's okay too. Alrighty then. So what do we think? Should we paint the inside of this with, well, it really doesn't matter. Either one of those match, or should we do the one of the jewel pastes in there? I do have my my Annie Sloan wax that we need to do all around the edgings, but thanks, Vicky. Kind of cute. From a cigar box to a little trinket box, I think it turned out pretty cute. I don't know what do you guys think? Should we do Ooh, that feels really bad in there. Hold on a minute before we do anything. Ugh. Oh, that gave me the willy-nillies. I made a junk journal that I put all the notes and things they get from crafters I order from along with their links. Aw, that's really cool. Okay, so we lifted all those wood fibers and I ran my hand in there and it felt horrible. So I can't imagine somebody putting trinkets in there and their hand hitting the side or something or another, because it would be very scratchy. So I'm just taking a 320 and knocking down all that bumpy lumpy. Oh yeah, that's much better. Oh, I still feel something right there. Okay, it's good. It's good. Okay, Fondia says the gold. Sue says the emerald. Great. Thank you, Fondia. So 1 emerald and 1 gold. Well, that ain't no help now, is it? That ain't no help. Love it. I say green. Jeanette says. Mary Casey says emerald. All right then. All right, all right, all right. Okay. So it looks like the Emerald wins. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Then I think, y'all, this is bugging the holy bananas out of me. And I'll just be upfront and honest and tell you, this is crooked. And it's on there with heavy body gel. Or no. Was it on there with heavy body gel? No, it was not, obviously, because I was able to take it right off. Good thing I used E6000 on that. But that was crooked, y'all, and it was dry. I've been looking at it and looking at it and looking at it, and it's been driving me bananas. Bananas. So we're going to have to... I measured it, so I bet you when I pushed it down, it slipped. Oh, man, that thing was bugging me. All right. So we did a little shake and bake on our Emerald, but... Oh, come on now. Where's the pokey? Pokey tool. Hey, pokey tool. No, don't come out. I could see it, and I kept, every time it would stand up, I could see that it was crooked, and I was like, oh my gosh. All I can say is thank goodness I didn't use heavy body gel, because I wouldn't have got that off. Alrighty. Oh no, I didn't even use E6000. I used hot glue. Makes sense. Okay. Now, we need to get that painted with what? I don't know. Look. Looky, looky. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Looky. I'll get the bottom in a minute. In a minute. How fun is that? Take a cigar box and a little bit of rice paper here and there. Some paint. And voila! Awesome, Trees. Thank you so much. I am going to look at it because everything that you said, I have. I have it. I have it. I have it. All right. Let's just get a smaller brush so I can get down close. see what else. It's kind of hard to see what I missed. I mean, it wouldn't make a big deal of a difference if you missed a little bit, because you can't really tell the way that the reflection is, but let's get that corner a little bit more. See some of the black. You guys, look at how pretty that is. Can you guys even, it's hard to show you guys because of the lid and the color. Oh my goodness. It's pretty, y'all. It's pretty. So the burgundy color, that should be here any minute. Bloop. Bloop. All right. So let's dry this a little bit. A little bit. And then, hey. Oh no, ma'am. You're green. You're not supposed to be green on the outside. You're supposed to be the Bronze Age. So hold on a minute. We need to fix that. Thank you, Cindy. I really appreciate that. I think that box will bring a pretty penny your way. My next auction will be Sue, I think we said the first Sunday, because the second Sunday is going to be the meet and mingle. So, is it not, I don't know, is it this Sunday? No, not this Sunday. I think it's next Sunday. And it'll be just a short one, because it'll be like the box, the dress form. That was weird. The screen was black. The clock, the angel, you know, the other things that are sitting back here that I wasn't sure about putting those in the auction. I just didn't know how people would feel if some of the, you know, bids would have been. I really didn't want to put in anything that was higher than like a $30 bid, starting bid, because I just didn't want like somebody to be like, who do you think you are, if they don't know me? You know what I mean? I don't know. Okay. We're going to paint over that, because we got to put that in the middle. In the middle. I spotted Troy. Oy, oy, oy. I spotted a Troy. April 6th. Okay. April 6th will be a tiny auction, and it will be on a Sunday. Just a small, just to get this. What? Meet and mingle. So, I do a free Zoom meet and mingle. And anybody who's part of my group, which you are now, is invited. And you can come on camera if you want, or you can just join and just, you know, chat in the comments, or you can not put your camera on and just do it by voice and talk to everybody. But it's a way for us all to like put names to faces, which has been so fun. And I always say it's kind of like if you were going to go to the corner and have coffee with your girlfriends or boyfriends. Sometimes we have a couple guys come in. It's been a while though. But anyways, if you were going to meet your friends at the corner for coffee, and we usually meet for like, I always set it for about 4 hours, and I always say like that's about the perfect time, because usually it's, you know, then it's kind of like dinner time, or the hubbies are like, okay, you're still on there, you know. But you can come and go. anytime that the room is open, you can craft, you can ask questions, ask for advice on crafts, or, you know, whatever. It's just fun. It's good fun. And I enjoy it. I think everybody who's been has really enjoyed it. And like I said, I know a few of you have realized that you're not far from each other. So I'm going to use the Annie Sloan wax, and we're just going to hit the corners. As if you remember, well, you can also see the corners obviously are going to not have anything on them because the paper, right, only goes from one side to the other. So in essence, your corners are blank, and I don't like that. So I'm going to come in with a little bit of the Annie Sloan black wax first. And the same thing up here, because again, the paper didn't wrap. The paper did not wrap. So all of your edges are going to be, mine are going to be white because I primed the box first. And because I did put varnish on here, it gives me time it's not soaking into my paper. Okay, and then because we put some of that Bronze Age, I love the Annie Sloan wax, but it is so soft that it gets everywhere. Because we put on some of that Bronze Age on the inside, I'm going to take that now and, oh, actually I still have some. And I'm just going to, in the same areas now, you see, so now the corners aren't knuckled. Because you don't want your corners to be knuckled. That don't look nice. Well, to me anyways. What kind of brush is what? I'm sorry. Both, this is the Decoupage Queen brush. The set is in my store. This is the dry brush set. That's also in my store. I hear a Troy boy outside. I already know, y'all. He's trying to set me up. I bet you anything he's trying to set me up. He's waiting, and I'm not going to fall for it. No, no, ma'am. No, no, ma'am. All right. I'm going to come up here, and let's not do it freestyle up in the air, Terry. Actually, you see? I see him with that little squirt. Oh, I wish I could put the camera on him right now. I so know that kid. Oh, I so know that kid. Little chicken little. He's got the orange and yellow one. Which means his socks are probably wet. So his feeties are probably going to be all shrinkled. I'm going to have to change his shoes. Look at how pretty that is. Just by doing a little frame on there, you see? So it just leaves it. Yeah, he thinks he's funny. I'm gonna pin you at the bottom, possibly. I don't know why it won't let me pin you. I can't pin you. What was I doing? Oh, over these little hinges. Hold on. Which a little wax on a hinge never hurt nobody. Works. Okay, now I think that's almost all that we have to do, except stop that from pinching me. Ow, that hurt. Thank you. Gosh, that really hurt. Okay, now we gotta put our little butterfly. Hi, Cindy. You need to get a squirt gun and amber. I know I need to. I need to do that. Okay. I want this to sit up, but if it sits up, what are the chances of it getting knocked off? You know what I mean? Rather than, I better not sit it up. I was going to have it kind of up, arched, but I'm afraid if I arch it off of this, that it's gonna get pulled off. So I better not do that. And then, do we think we should? Well, hold please. Let's get some heavy body jail. Heavy body jail. We need some heavy body jail. And put this in the middle. All right. Now, if this doesn't get in the middle this time, oh boy. I don't know. If I try to pull it off, it's gonna be stuck for. Probably gonna pull the poor wood off. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. We gotta be serious this time because it's got heavy body gel on it. It's not gonna come off. Okay. 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 All righty then. So that is our little handle. Oh. Okay. And then you can tell the front and back on this because the front is actually, you see, a little bumpy. All right, so, oh, no! Did it just fall in my pants? Oh my gosh, did it? Ugh. Who knows where that went? I think it actually is in my pant leg because I have holes in my pant legs. I bet you anything is in that, in my pants. All right, that's why I kept it in the thing. Whatever. I gotta figure out which side is the top and the bottom again. Okay, that's the top because it's a little bubbly. Seriously. I'm not. Hold on. Yeah, right there is fine. Hi, Anna. All right. I'm wondering. Okay. I'm wondering if that's all, folks. I think that's all, folks. The only other thing I would probably do is maybe put like something here, but I don't know what. And then it couldn't be too much because I wouldn't want it to hang too far down on the butterflies. But I think that's all, folks. That was our 3-day box. But for 3 days, we did a lot to her. So she got fine lined. She has the jewel paste. And then we did the trim around it, but we also added waxes on top of the black trim so that it would match. we took off this little janky little mechanism, the little lock that was on there. And then we added a little handle. And then on the outside, so this one, I'm sure is fairy dust. This is the fairy dust rice paper. This is the fairy harlequin paper. This one is it in the glade? I think is in the glade. And then that's just the continuation. So that's the same paper. And then the same thing, the harlequin there. And then we also use part of this is where the butterflies came from. And then the outside, the texture here is the jewel effect in the true emeralds. And that's what's on the inside here as well. Hi, Phyllis. Thank you, Rochelle. Oh, thanks, Anna. So we did, and then out on the outside is the Bronze Age wax, which we all know that I would have ended up having to put wax on the outside anyways because the box is meeting paint to paint and we didn't want it to seal shut. And then I just added a little butterfly, which y'all know that excess is gonna drive me bonkers. So we just added a little butterfly for her right there, and that's it. So we got all the crackle lackins in there. Oh, and then on the crafts, we added the antiquing paste in Umbra, Antique Gold, and Gold. So there's a lot, but we didn't crack the front, so, or the top. I know, aren't they pretty? I have these butterflies that go in the orders. So that's why I was saying, like, these little roses, there's little charms, there's all kind of things that go in your orders. So, like, if you guys are pulling out the bracelet, be careful that you don't miss the little itty bitties. But then I seen these that have like a more metallic. So just something different. The most beautiful thing you have ever made. Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks. Okay. So, see, that's what I usually do with the hat too. When I'm done here, I take off my hat. So there she is. It's just, you can see it's a little bit. And then I just varnished. I painted the bottom black and then just varnished it with the solvent. But I like that we did the continuation of the paper on the little ledge there. I think it worked. And then now you can kind of see the sides a little bit better with the emerald. But that's all. Thank you. Thank you. So this will be in the auction, and like I said, all the rest of the stuff. So on April 6th, I'm pretty sure, April 6th, and then we will probably have it a little bit later. I usually don't do the auctions at my regular time. I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. As we get closer, I'll see. It'll probably be either 1 o'clock my time or 3 o'clock my time, but I don't know. And then I can clear out the rest of those things. Did you guys see my little? That one's from Justin. See the rabbit? Percival? I bought that from Justin, so he won't be in the auction. And you can't see Teresa's bottle, but that's not going to be in the auction either. Alrighty, y'all. I hope you have a fantabulous rest of your day or your hump day. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. No clue. No clue. But I guess we'll figure that out tomorrow. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Talk to you later. Bye.